Today on Loganly Adventures, my exploration of Japan's old imperial city of Kyoto continues. This is a city that over the centuries was destroyed by many wars and fires, but due to its exceptional historic value, the city was dropped from the list of target cities for the atomic bomb and escaped destruction during World War II, and today it stands as a place of eternal beauty. 12 centuries of history gives a city a certain patina, and Kyoto has culture oozing from every temple, every alley I weave in and out of, and every neighborhood, including this one, Gion, the historical geisha district. While I lived and worked remotely in Tokyo, Japan's current capital city, Kyoto, was the Japanese capital from the year 794. That's so strange for me to even say, 794. It's not even 4 digits, it's just 3 digits for a year, all the way to 1868 before the emperor moved to Edo and made Tokyo the new epicenter. Before this, the imperial court and a host of religious institutions provide patronage for textile makers, carpenters, and hundreds of other artisans, putting Kyoto at the cultural heart of Japan. It's easy to see how that legacy still lives on to this day. This is Ninezaka Lane. In about an hour or so, it's going to get jam-packed here. But this morning, we're going to enjoy this peacefulness and all of these beautiful architecture up and down this lane. It is super stunning. Yeah, I love this house with the umbrellas here. And look at all the old signage of the street. Also, this like lantern. Feels like another world, and you're just time warped back in time here, walking up and down this lane. It's really special. Kyoto is just so well preserved that it just has this magic to it still. Now we're heading to Sanezaka, which is just up and around. It is so beautiful to take in Kyoto. Is there any other words to really summarize this at all? I mean, this. Imagine living in these buildings here. This is where the geishas also are. At the top of Sanenkasa is this beautiful temple complex. Here is the city at sunrise. So the sun is coming up behind these mountains here. overlooks Kyoto and shines on Kyoto over here. Let me show you. It's pretty epic. This looks like it is such a gorgeous Starbucks. I mean, it's in the traditional Kyoto house, right in the center. You definitely want to try it out and see also what it looks like on the inside. This Starbucks is so beautiful, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at this here where there's like tatami mats. And then this hallway that takes you down like this traditional house, and the light that you get in from the Starbucks is just stunning. The tatami mats. Just take your shoes off here. You put it in here. You can go and sit. Let me sit down here. Wow, this is so beautiful. Goodness. I love the interiors here. So after ordering it over there, the bar, down this hallway, here, pick up your drinks. And look at this beautiful lighting. It is such a beautiful Starbucks in here. We're gonna order something and then enjoy our seat in the tatami mat. Of course, I got the matcha latte, and not gonna lie, it was superb. I grew up on this drink from my high school days hanging out in Starbucks. Okay, looking back, that was a bit cringe hanging out in this mega corporation. But hey, that was North America, and we didn't have many cool third space places like we do now. One caveat. My Starbucks that was attached to the side of Chapters, that was Canada's equivalent of the US Barnes & Nobles, did not look like this traditional Japanese house whatsoever. The temples and shrines in Kyoto are not to be missed by anyone, especially since there are more than 1,500 Buddhist temples and 200 shrines just scattered all across the city. These serene spaces just adds to the city's dynamism, and amongst the narrow streets shared by 1.5 million inhabitants who are so lucky to call Kyoto home. This is such a beautiful looking residential house, but it's a restaurant. And don't come for me, don't ask me what this restaurant is called or what it's pronounced. It is this. this is it. So yeah, let's go take a look inside because I'm already hungry from all the walking and exploring. Look, wow. Imagine this was your front yard. This is so beautiful. Okay, and then I come in here and you take off your shoes. So I'm going to take off my shoes and put it in there and get some slippers. This place is magnificent. It really adds the whole Kyoto duck my head here. Oh my goodness. And everyone's wearing their cute uniforms. It's such a beautiful setting where this restaurant is in, and the seating revolves around the calming forest views that you look out into. It's truly just a serene atmosphere that makes you feel like you stepped into a hidden retreat. This is the rest of the premise. So inside, we're just going to the men's restroom. Lovely sliding wood doors. More slippers to change into. This dish was friggin' delicious, y'all. This restaurant specializes in homemade udon, and so I had a piping hot bowl with these succulent slices of beef. It's not every day that you get to have lunch in such a traditional Japanese estate that's nestled on the side of the mountains in Kyoto, far away from the maddening crowds. That was such a fantastic meal. And now I'm gonna do this little garden walk, this hidden garden walk around the walls that goes behind that garden that we were sitting in front of. This is what I mean. So cool. Just the way they set up this restaurant is so beautiful because it goes all, like, no matter where you're sitting in front of this garden. Can't see it here because we're like behind it, which is cool that you get to sneak around it. You can hear the waters, and then from there it's just such a serene way to like stare out and enjoy this fantastic udon with black beef. And the restaurant is just right from Nanzenji Temple, which I'm into right now. It's literally a 4-minute walk down the road from Nanzenji Temple. It's just so awesome. I love this, like temple hopping, eating a little bit here, soaking in all of Kyoto to offer. And this has only been day one. It has only been one day, and has been just like, of course, jam-packed, but that's how everything close by Kyoto is. Okay. Now I knew this site would be epic because already it's located at the base of Kyoto's forested Higashiyama Mountains and one of the most important Zen temples in all of Japan. Yeah, that's a big title to live up to. The history of Nanzenshi dates all the way back to mid-13th century when the Emperor Kameya built his retirement villa at the temple's present location and then later converted it to a Zen temple. I mean, not too shabby. There's also a large big brick aqueduct that passes through the temple's grounds. Now, this was built during the Meiji period, and the aqueduct is part of a canal system that was constructed to carry water and goods between Kyoto and Lake Biwa in a neighboring Shiga prefecture. This is Surikyo. This is Surikyo, which is this red brick aqueduct. And it is such a beautiful spot. And you can see why, because it's so historical. And it still stands to this day. This is attached to the Lake Biwa Canal, so we're definitely going to be exploring Lake Biwa on this trip. Not today, because that is not really anywhere in or near Kyoto City. Well, it's kind of near Kyoto in general, but anyways, this is Lake Biwa Canal, and this connects to the subway, the metro station, where it's time to eat again! My favorite hobby aside from traveling. I absolutely love that this ramen restaurant mantra is no ramen, no life. Yep. How funny is this? So this toy capsule box is the chef. So you can get a badge of the chef. Ramen is the spice of life. You just got served ramen. Let's put our differences aside and eat a bowl of ramen. I have a ramen dream. Fire. No ramen, no life. Amen, brother. Peaceful coexistence with ramen. Membaka Fire Ramen is famous for their 226 years old shoyu recipe that creates this premium shoyu ramen spirit with a twist for all the modern and traditional ramen lovers. Now we're talking over 36 years of unique fire pouring cooking method. You may be wondering what that even means, but let me just show you in a few seconds what that fire means in fire ramen. And this fire cooking is paired with indigenous botanicals like Kyoto Kujo Neji.
noodle become. And no eating. Open your mouth, look up. Open your mouth. Okay. Then become a little. Open your mouth, look up. Okay. I say people together. Become a
This is Heian Shrine, which was created back in 1895 to celebrate Kyoto's 1100th birthday. Can you imagine this? We're not talking about the country and how old the country is. I'm talking about the city, 1,100-year-old. So it's a classic Shinto shrine. You know it's Shinto because of the reddish orange colors here. And it's free for the public. Look at the expansive grounds. This expansive shrine was built on the occasion of the 1100th anniversary of the capital's foundation in Kyoto, and is dedicated to the spirits of the first and last emperors who reigned from the city, Emperor Kamu and Emperor Komei. A little interesting fact, Heian is the former name of Kyoto. This is the secondary Ghibli store. The little fuzzy Totoro is at the entrance. I never realized that his whiskers can get so long like this. It's funny because a lot of traveling for me is making up for lost time. Now, the concept of time is, well, I know it's subjective, and I know it should not always be so linear, especially when it comes to travel and traveling. But I was surrounded by friends and people who got to travel so well and vastly. While I grew up, my family just didn't do that. My parents were working class immigrants and they worked every school break that I had. And as a kid, I didn't have the means or resources to leave and to explore and do what I wanted to do in that sense. But every single break, I would wait and hear my friends' travel stories, skiing trip stories, Caribbean sailing stories that they did. So during those breaks, I stayed at home and played with my Lego Bionicles and Game Boy while going to the bookstores and libraries to explore different worlds in things like Pokemon and comic books and fiction novels, because that's how I traveled back then, through my imagination. Now, ever since graduating high school and leaving my hometown, leaving my parents behind, I've been building a life for myself that revolves around this childhood fascination of mine, to be an adventurer out in the world, like so many of the main characters of books that I've read and video games that I've played. So yes, in a way, it's healing my inner child and making up for lost time for the little boy who dared to dream. And each day and every time I do travel, it's like I'm making that dream come true. my goodness, I'm so obsessed with this corner already. This is literally the bakery and Kiki's delivery service. It's so cute. I love the design of it. And then look over here. It's like a view with Gigi. And over the town. I love this so much. Just bought another pair of chopsticks. This one is with Gigi on it. So cute. I'm just gonna have a whole collection of Studio Ghibli chopsticks by the end of this trip. I'm going to continue perusing the Studio Ghibli store. So for now, give this video a like and leave me a comment below what you think so far of Kyoto and my little walkthrough and exploration of it. And subscribe if you haven't already, because there's so much more adventures of Kyoto, Japan to come.